DJ Envy, Angela Gee, and Saleh May my God. Let me read that part. God damn, girl. Y'all got some names on that now. What up, you already know who it is. It's me, Webby the Tree, fam, Young Savage, Sweet John Jr. Doing what I do, and I'm doing it with my girl, DJ Envy, Angela Yee. Damn. Angela Yee. Hold on. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and Charlotte McGay. Man, hold up. Oh, Charlemagne. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and Charlemagne, the God. DJ Lee, hold up. DJ Envy, Angela Lee, and Charlemagne McGain. What up, you already know who it is. It's me, Webby the Trio fam, Young Savage, Sweet Jones, and you rocking with DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and Charlotte your mate. I don't think I'll never be able to say that right now. I mean, Charlemagne. Hold on, say it one more time. Charlemagne, the God. Charlemagne, the God. Who that is? The asshole. Come on, you ready? Let's do it. What up, it's me, Webby the Trio fam, Young Savage, Sweet Jones, and you kicking it with DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and Charlotte your mate, the God.
It's the Bree and D show. Come on, man.
Hey guys, good morning. We have a fucking exciting show for y'all today. I mean,
and it depends on who you ask, but we got some shit for y'all today.
Listen, to me, you can ask anybody in the fucking world, and we got a damn good show for you today. It was as if, what'd you say, Derek? The podcast God blessed us this week.
The podcast gods just blessed us, and they were like, here you go, content for your little show.
Boom, 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 like, boom, boom.
Hello, Negroes. Have some content. I think this was the podcast God sending me an early birthday gift.
Oh, and both of us, right? Because guess what, you guys? Right. Today is my man's birthday.
We're recording this on Saturday morning. It is my birthday. 41 years young. I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. Next week is yours.
Aging like fine wine. Yep, we are exactly 7 days apart, you guys. 7 days.
There you go.
So let's jump into it.
Birthday wishes are in effect. If y'all want, I will definitely send you my Cash App. And you can go ahead and bless the kid. But wow. What a fucking week in just like crazy ratchet ass news we've had. So, really quickly, actually, I want to start off with this one really quickly before we get into something else. So, apparently, Kelis and Bill Murray have been spotted together. And, Bill Murray is 72.
Yeah.
And Kelis is 43.
So, so remember Kelis' husband
happy
died.
Birthday, Faith Evans.
Oh, yeah. And then we also have to wish Kanye a happy late birthday, too.
Ye's birthday was the 8th.
Yes.
So, happy birthday to him. That means Blue Ivy's birthday is sometime around here because she was born, like, a couple days before his birthday or something like that?
I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. We have another celebrity birthday coming up, too.
Who's that?
Kendrick Lamar and me shared the same birthday.
That's right, Gemini season, man. We are thick out here. You know, we have the most creative people in the world to claim as Geminis. Myself, Pac, Kendrick,
I was just about to say,
Kanye.
Tupac's birthday is around this time, too. His is the day before mine. So his is the day before mine.
Yep. Pac is next Friday. He's the 16th.
Yes.
Or by the time you guys hear it this Friday, because this episode will air on Monday. Geminis, we out here thick, man, and we are mad.
And we are the most hated too.
People absolutely fucking hate us.
Her birthday Blue Ivy's birthday is January 7th, huh?
I'm sorry, not Blue, North.
Oh, okay.
Blue is definitely January. North is sometime in June.
North's birthday is June 15th, which will be Thursday. So it's Thursday, North. Friday, Tupac. Saturday, me and Kendrick Lamar. You know, I gotta throw me in there with the greats. Ow.
Hey, Gemini season, man. Gemini season. So, shout out to us. Shout out to all the Gemini brethren and sisters. But yeah, Kelis and Bill Murray. Bill Murray obviously is a legend. Not was a legend.
Absolutely,
is a legend.
Absolutely.
Ghostbusters. One of my favorite films of all time. I didn't see this one. I definitely did not have this one on my bingo card for the year.
No,
So,
not at all. That was so fucking weird. I guess look. He wanted to. Kelis's milkshake brought him to the yard or her garden, whatever you want to call it. You know.
you know what's really interesting is I just saw a Kelis Uber One commercial yesterday where they had her say a bunch of shit like she sang it like with feeling, which I would say was a commercial, so it's acted like the first time she's like, maybe my butter bring like whatever it was. She's like, this brings all the boys to the yard, and then they gave her something else, and then she was like, okay, and she was like, wait a minute, all this stuff does not rhyme with milkshake or yard or whatever. They're like, yeah, sure it does. So
I haven't seen
Kelis
it,
is
but I'm
starting
gonna
to
have to go watch
I
it.
literally just saw it yesterday. No lie. Um, but yeah, this one's strange. I guess Bill Murray's trying to keep up with the other older niggas because
Either that or Kelis
De
got her
Niro
meal
and
ticket.
Pacino just had babies.
Yes, that is very true. Was De Niro's? I mean, yeah, was De Niro's baby half Asian? I wasn't sure.
I believe so because his wife before he definitely had a black wife.
Yes, his first
He
kids are
definitely had a
black.
black
Yes,
wife.
and they were married for a
So
long
like I
time.
didn't know. I was like a long time. I was like, damn, De Niro got like they were like he had the baby. I was like,
I didn't know
he
they
got
had
divorced from
split
his
up.
sister? Like,
Yeah,
damn.
that's what. Because I was like, I know she too
I
old to
didn't
be
know
having the
either.
babies, but maybe he kept
I
it
didn't
under
know either.
wraps. You know. Then Al
And look,
Pacino's
these old
older than De
niggas is
Niro, and he's about to have a baby. So, I mean, shout out to them old niggas, wife and bitches.
the connection to Pacino and De Niro obviously cannot be overstated by the fact that Pacino played Michael Corleone in the Godfather saga, and in the Godfather 2, De Niro played the younger version of Vito Corleone, Michael's father. So they're intrinsically tied together for life, regardless. And I don't I'm pretty sure somebody brings it up to them, but like they know that they're fucking legends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
of course. Of fucking course. Of course.
shout
I
out
remember
to
when Al
but
Pacino
yeah.
was in one of my favorite movies, and no one agrees with me on how funny this movie was, but Jack and Jill, it was fucking hilarious to me, and I like Adam Sandler. I don't care.
Jack and Jill, is that the Adam Sandler joint?
Yes, when he had the twin sister.
Look,
Where
I
were
love
you?
Adam Sandler. I love Adam Sandler, but he's made some fucking stinkers, and that is one of them.
No.
And I know you like it. I'm just telling you, that movie's a fucking stinker. That movie is a fucking stinker.
It was so funny.
Grown Ups. The first one you could have left it there. They didn't
Yeah.
make another Grown Ups.
I agree.
Don't Mess with the Zohan. Probably shouldn't have done that one either. He's got some stinkers out there. But shout out to Adam Sandler because I fucking love Adam Sandler. But Kelis and Bill Murray. That is a fucking combination, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
it's odd. It's odd. I mean, what you know how we were talking about with what's it, Jonathan Majors and what's her
what's her name?
yeah, it's
Megan Good.
Megan Good. Yeah. And I would have.
And we haven't heard anything on that in a couple
I
of
have
weeks.
not.
So it's like,
I
that
have
calmed
not.
down.
Or maybe it just calmed. Yeah, maybe they're just still going strong, and they just we haven't seen anything because there's been so much other shit going on. But I'm always a fan of there's some type of gain in this relationship, and not like me and you where we just like each other type shit. There's some type of gain. Maybe Kelis is running low on money, and she's like, all right, because Kelis' husband died.
She had a farm, and I didn't know
Yeah,
this.
she
We
does.
were at
That's why I
South by
said. That's why I
Southwest.
said her
We were-
garden. He brought all the dudes to the yard or the garden, whichever one you want to use.
We were at South by one year, and we were just kind of walking around, and there was this food truck, and it was black. It was all black, and it just had food painted on it in red. And we were like, okay, that's great marketing. Just like, okay,
Actually, that's
dumbass, like,
creepy.
sure,
It seems
food.
like they're gonna kidnap
Right.
you.
It was parked right outside this bar, and Justin Bieber was in there performing at the bar. Shout out to Biebs. And I remember we walked around some more, and then I was just like searching. I was online. I think I was on Twitter, and I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me!" And they were like, "What?" And I believe Stir was one. He was like, "What, nigga? What?" I was like, "That food truck that we passed." It was like, "What food truck?" I'm like, "The one that was all black and it said food in red." And Stir was like, "Yeah. What about it?" I was like, "That was Kelis's food truck." And they were like, what? And like, is she coming out with an album named Food? And I think she might have had an album named Food at the same time. And I was like, yeah, she was actually serving real food out of that, and we just happened to miss it. So, I don't know. Shout out to Kelis. Bill Murray has been in like um
You know, I
everything.
always get Bill Murray and whatchamacallit confused. Woody Harrelson sometimes. They kind of low key
How the
resemble.
fuck do you get them
They
confused?
resemble each other to me.
Bill Murray and Woody Harrelson?
Yeah, they kind of look alike.
They do not. They do not.
They do. They're two old white men lookalikes. They could be twins.
Woody Harrelson and Bill Murray do not look
They
alike.
do resemble
Even in
each
the
other.
no, you need glasses.
I do, but the point.
In the absolute worst way, they do not look. So even in the '80s, when Woody Harrelson was on Cheers, and Bill Murray looked kind of old back then because he already had a receding hairline. They didn't look like then. They don't look
They
anything
didn't
alike.
look alike back then. Like not when Woody Harrelson. I mean, not when when Woody Harrelson was in like White Man Can't Jump. But like nowadays, they low key kind of look alike. I
Yeah, I don't
watched that
see it. I
movie
definitely
with
think you.
Woody Harrelson. And remember, I was telling you, and he was, he was a basketball coach for the mentally challenged. And then you sent me the picture of Kelis and Bill Murray, and I was like, wait a minute now, wait a minute. But they low key kind
I
of
don't see it.
resemble.
I gotta tell you, I don't see it.
They
I do not
resemble
see it.
me. It's an old white man thing.
I suppose because I'm just like I don't see it. I don't see it at
You
all.
need glasses.
Um, I I have like 7 pair. I have like 7 pair.
Well,
But
put
anyway,
them on.
I'm not wearing any right now, but I'm also not looking at a picture of Bill Murray and fucking Woody Harrelson right now. But I can still tell you, even without number one, I can see perfectly fine without my glasses. The only reason I have them is I have a very, very slight astigmatism in my left eye, and I only noticed like when they brought it out, they were like, um, I worked for Eye Care Partners, which is the U.S.'s largest eye care provider for 4 years. So we got glasses, contacts, sunglasses, all that stuff, eye exams at a heavily discounted rate. We got 50% off the wholesale price, right? So I have multiple pairs. I've got of Ray-Ban glasses and Ray-Ban sunglasses, like Lacoste glasses. These are Ted Baker that are on my desk right now. Shout out to Ted Baker. So multiples. So I got my eye exam, and they were like, she's like, you have really good vision. She was like, you do have a very slight astigmatism in your left eye. I was like, I just read every line on the chart perfectly, and she's like, you would never notice it, but it is there.
I
And I was
think
like, so what does that mean? She
I'll
was
be
like,
starting to think, like all jokes aside, like how does everyone have astigmatism? Like, is it something that is common in people, or is it
I
that
would
they're
assume so.
lying?
Well, here's the thing. They couldn't really profit off of me anyway because we get the stuff at wholesale, but we don't come out of pocket for it. Every spring, they sent us like this debit card from the company and it had money loaded on it. And we, like,
A
you could pay
flexible
out of pocket
spending
for this shit
account?
if you wanted to. Almost like a flexible spending account. So you could pay out of pocket if you wanted to, but the company paid for all of my glasses. So they weren't going to benefit from me financially either way. So she was telling the truth because when I started the current job I'm at back in February, we were in training and they had a TV on the wall and they had a computer like synced to it. And he's like going over stuff and I was like, huh. And I put on my glasses. I was like, oh shit, that is so sharp now. So it is there. But I don't need my glasses that bad that I can't distinguish Bill Murray and fucking Woody Harrelson
Shut
apart.
up.
Okay, they don't look alike.
Shut up.
They just don't. But anyway, yeah, I didn't know Khaleesi's second husband had died. Khaleesi's not some. You only hear of her so often. Her and Nas obviously had a really bad split. Like she went into labor and she didn't even tell him she was at the hospital. Like I remember, I think it was VH1 Behind the Music or something they did on Nas, and Jungle was like, we didn't even know where the baby was being born.
I thought
We're
it was
calling all
real
around New York
shitty.
City.
You know that statement that he made that said, he said, be careful who you procreate with, because a fat ass may, you know that statement.
Did Nas say
Yeah,
that?
Nas said that, and it was obviously pointed
I didn't know.
towards. It was obviously a dig at Khalees.
Well, the album that he did after they divorced, "Life Is Good," it's about 11 years old. I think it came out summer of
I
2012, if
remember
I'm not
that because he had
mistaken.
a suit on in the album, and
He's sitting on the he has the suit on, and the only thing she left in the closet was a piece of her wedding dress, and he's holding on to that in the
yeah.
album cover. Yeah, so it's a good album in my opinion. Um, yeah, I don't know. I did not know that. I knew that she got remarried. I didn't know her second husband had died. So that's really sad. And apparently Bill Murray's spouse, wife, whatever, I don't know, she passed too. So they found each other in some sort of a time of need. But fuck it. If you like it, I love it. Again, you don't hear about Khalees much. The last that we heard about her was around this time last year when Beyonce was about to drop
Oh
Renaissance.
yeah, and then
And
she sampled her song, and this.
then Khalees got mad and was like, nobody contacted me. And everybody online was like, Beyonce always on some bullshit. And Khalees, I was like, let me give y'all an education in music, right? Because clearly y'all don't understand how a sample works. And they were like, it's her song. Beyonce had to contact her. I'm like, no, Khalees did not write nor produce the song. So she did not have any credit. Beyonce reached out to Chad and Pharrell. They're the ones who had to clear the record. Khalees didn't have to clear shit. She didn't. That's the thing people didn't get. They were like, nah, Beyonce was on some bullshit. Her and Jay-Z used their money. I'm like, it doesn't matter how many times we explain this to y'all. Y'all will never get
I
it. If you
think
don't write or produce
I,
if you don't write or produce the record and you have no publishing on it, they don't have to clear shit with you.
you're right. They don't
They
have
don't.
to, but what I think is like this is.
Everybody was like, well, she should have given her
Yeah,
like a
she should have
heads
did.
up.
Yeah, that's what I feel as though because the fact of the matter is that she's not stupid, and neither is her fucking team. You knew this was it was gonna shake the table. You should have just did what, and I can't stand that about celebrities. Just do what's fucking right. Like, god damn.
But I mean, in hindsight, she did. She cleared the record with the writers and the producers.
That's what I'm saying. I get that she didn't have to clear it with Khalees, but you knew it was gonna shake the table. You should have just went to her too. You should have just went to her too.
I don't think Beyonce's thinking about how Twitter is going to react to things when she's recording music. She ended up removing. She thanked Khalees in the album liner notes, but she ended up removing the sample because of all the drama it caused.
Yeah, see, and if she would have just
So
went to her first, it could have been nothing. But
I don't know, but the
anyways,
song is the
let's.
song that get along. I think it was "Get Along Better with You" or "Without You." I really hate that Khalees and the Neptunes couldn't work it out because they had some shit together. Like they had some absolute shit together. Pharrell, obviously, y'all know how we get down when it like we don't play about Pharrell Williams. Chad neither, but we really don't play about Pharrell. Like nobody's gonna fucking slander the name of Pharrell
I
Williams in
love,
my
love,
presence. That's
love
just not
Pharrell,
gonna
but I
happen.
heard that he did her dirty.
I've heard that too. I don't know to what extent the situation was,
Yeah, so
but
I
I did
can't
hear
I
there was
can't say
something going on.
too much about it, but I did hear that he did her pretty fucking wrong, and I hope like
Well,
hell that that was the
so
one and
then she
only
was like,
time.
she was like, she said something like, "Men have always let me down." The reason her and Nas even knew each other, their pops used to kind of play together when they were younger. Like, they're both musicians, so they had that kind of a connection and shit like that. But like, somebody was like, she made a comment. She was like, Pharrell was supposed to stick up for me. He was supposed to have my back. He did me dirty. I got with Nas, thought he was my future and my life. He did me dirty. I just can't trust men. Oh God, and I forgot about this really quickly. Um, so Justin Combs, Puff's
Oh, he got
oldest
arrested. Yes.
biological child. He's the oldest biological child. Quincy's older, but Quincy is really
I'll be
Albie's
sure,
short son.
son. Yes, which he looks like his fucking father too.
He looked
That is his
just like
twin.
Al.
That is
He
his
looked just
even
like
the
Al. He
eyebrow
spit that little
thing.
nigga out. Yeah. So Justin got arrested, and Misa started going in. Misa being Justin's mother.
Mother, yes.
Misa started going in on Diddy online, and she's like, "You out here, Mister Act Bad, and all this shit, da da da, damn near 50, giving these kids bad advice." So I'm just like, okay, this is a family thing. but not too much on Puff. All right. Justin is like 29 or 30 years old. When the fuck does personal responsibility come into play? You going off on Puff because your son got a DUI. Your son, who has some sort of position at Bad Boy or De Leon or whatever Puff is doing, all those kids are under their dad. They don't have regular 9-to-5 jobs. They don't have to hustle and bustle for their money like the rest of us do. So Justin can afford an Uber or someone else or a personal driver or something like that. So while she running around going at Puff, I'm sorry, I'm just not trying to fucking hear that shit. So
I think it's bigger than that.
This up is
reason being, I don't know if you saw this, but Kimora was like, "Whoa!" She said, "What's going on? We outing people now?"
Kimora jumped in the shit too.
It's obviously bigger than this, and she must have had something on her mind for a long time. So some fugazi shit may be going on, and this may have been the tip of the iceberg.
Well, when the shit initially happened, Misa was like, "I'm not protecting no one anymore, just my son. The statement of fish rots from the head down means that in addition to being a major contributing factor in a family's or organization's success, leadership is also the cause of its failure and demise. The truth shall set you free. Act bad, question mark, question mark, question mark. Act bad, bad boy. I used to want to be a bad girl. I chose to be a queen, tried and true. I'm not perfect, but I am intentional." All that, and I went on in the comment and like 17 people liked my comment on IG. I was like, dude is a whole ass adult. Like, I don't know why we're playing this game. Like, I get it, that's your son and all, but he is a whole fucking adult. Like, if you want to say Puff is a bad influence, you should have been saying that shit a long time ago. But when the football coach at UCLA said some fuck shit to Justin or put his hands on him or something, and Puff went in there throwing around fucking cowbells in the weight room, beating dude ass, Misa didn't speak up then. So now because he got a DUI, he's not protecting your son? I'm sorry. That man is 30-something. Like, Justin is like 30 years old. And actually, we're going to do a Google search just to be certain how old my dude is. Let's see. Justin Combs. Bro is 29 years old. He's 29 years old. He will be 30 in December. December 30th to be exact. So, nah, I'm not hearing this shit, man. Misa need to go somewhere. Like, for real. She needs to go somewhere. Nobody wants to hear this shit. Your man's fucked up. It is what it is. Let's call a spade a spade. Am I not right?
I don't. So I'm a mother, and my first instance is to protect my children, and fathers tend to be a little bit harder. If something like this happened with my kids, I would do anything in my power to help them. I don't know. I can't say because I'm probably gonna act the same way if something like this happens. Because, like I said, it's bigger than this. It's something we don't know.
There's some deep-seated issues there, exactly. And she's using this as the platform.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. This is probably the tip of the iceberg. There's obviously some other shit that went down, and she's like, hey, I'm tired of you being... Because for the fact of the matter is, we don't even know. Maybe he was financially there, but... physically not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what's going on. We don't know. But hold on. Let me just finish this. Kimora with Kimora jumping in, there is obviously some shit there's some other deep-seated shit. So what I want to do, and this is me being honest with you, I want to put a pause in this, put a pin in this, and come back to it when some other shit comes out, because something's coming.
Okay, and that's fine. That's fine. Like... shout out Kimora, St. Louis native. I do want to know what the fuck she's talking about. Now, I know Misa was a stylist. Like, she basically... Puff, like, had her basically... Like, Puff gets credit for Mary J. and Jodeci and shit like that. He might have vocally produced the records. He didn't hit the pad and stuff like that. But we had the conversation where people get it confused that if you didn't make the beat, you didn't produce the record, and that's not true. Vocal production is a thing. Mm-hmm. So Puff did produce them. he had Misa styling them. Like Misa styled Mary, Jodeci, basically any of the acts that were under MCA that Puff was in charge of. And I think she might have styled Big a little bit too in the beginning. I can't, actually no, somebody else styled Big. It was just on Angie Martinez's podcast. But I do want to know what the hell Kimura's talking about, because Kimura was modeling at that time, so she would have been around seeing some shit. So yeah, there's some stuff I want to know, and I do have some questions, but I guess we'll find out when we find out. I don't really know, but I do wonder what that was about.
Yeah, I mean that's why I keep saying, that's why I'm not saying too much, and I'm saying it's bigger than this, because that obviously right there says that there's some big shit that's gonna come out, and that's why I said I want to put a pin in it and come back to it whatever the fuck happens. Cause it seems like she getting real pissed off even more, and she gonna say something. So,
Shout out to Misa, she's still beautiful, man. Puff got him, man. Like Kim Porter was beautiful. Kim is Christian's mother, and she was Quincy's mother.
She's
as well.
the twins' mama too, no?
I believe so. And I thought they were triplets because the other one looks just like them, but it's just the twins.
Yeah, that little baby is cute as hell.
Like the baby is adorable. Shout out to Puff, man.
Cute.
No homo, no homo.
Oh, but Puff is very homo. What are you talking about?
I'm saying he makes good looking kids. No homo there.
I beg to differ. Them twins ugly.
You think the twins
are ugly? The twins are ugly. They have really long fucking necks. They got a long face.
They got Diddy necks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but Christian is a boy, so it works for him. Now imagine a little girl having Puff's whole face, and that's not cute. But they're tall and lanky, so they're models. But they are not cute.
You don't think? Okay. Huh.
But that baby, oh God, she's fucking adorable.
The baby is adorable.
She is so
That little girl
cute.
is adorable.
I remember when I first saw her, I was like, oh God, I just want to hold her.
Well, I mean, I guess we know the mother, but
I've seen her, but the thing is that she stayed out of the way.
No, her and Carisha got into it.
Oh shit. That's the Asian girl that she was saying if Diddy would have.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they got into it.
The plot thickest. That's the one they was fighting on Twitter, and she was like, if Puff would have told you to eat my pussy, you would have.
Yes.
What the fuck, Ola?
I'm pretty certain that's the baby's mother.
Oh, damn. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I thought it was just some random Asian bitch that he went to a massage parlor and she jacked him off.
No, that's the baby's mother. If I
well, listen here. Well, now that I know that, Carisha, you a fucking clown, because you was talking all that shit, and this man had a baby with that woman. And did he even worse because he didn't shut Carisha up talking about a woman that's pregnant by you?
No, she had already had the baby, because everybody's like, who is this child's mother? Then it came out, they started beefing, and then old girl said something, and Carisha was like, and I'm still not coming up off your nigga. Remember? Because that was the comment. I was like, yo, this bitch is nuts.
But my thing is that still, like, she probably getting more than Carisha get, but that's neither here nor there. I don't fuck with Carisha. Like, but did you see that? Did I send that to you where they say Carisha first baby daddy is a whole baby mama out here, and she out here living her best life?
That's fucking nuts, man.
You will never see her with that little girl.
Though, man. I mean, I love Miami. I'm not a JT. Like, it's not that I'm not I'm not a City Girl fan, to be exact.
We're just talking about sex appeal right now, actually. So
right. I think Miami's really pretty. She's a terrible fucking actress. I don't know.
She's a bad actress, which she may get better with time. We don't know. But she's lame to me. She's just, I keep telling you, remember I keep saying, she's just fucking lame to me. JT, she that bitch. And where my girl Ben Ash? I ain't heard from her in a while. But JT is too fine. From the tip of her fucking head to her fucking toenail.
I think JT is pretty. I think Miami's more is prettier to me, but I don't know. Not too much on the whole Diddy and all that situation.
Let's go on.
Popped up
Yep.
at a second.
So we ready to get into these
BET
BET nominations or?
BET Award nominations are out. I have Billboard.com pulled up. On Thursday, June 8th, BET announced the nominees for the 23rd annual BET Awards with Drake and Glorilla leading the pack. How is Drake still getting all these noms? Because we haven't, and that's really what she sounded like. The fact that her name was Glory Hallelujah is still nuts to me, but her mother's a different one. But how's Drake leading the pack? What record?
Well, I guess
that search and rescue shit that came.
I guess that album came out last year, like the one with 21 Savage. That one
released
came
two
out.
albums and he released 2 albums in a span of like 6 months because 5 months actually. That the house music album came out the night the Warriors
I forgot
won the
about
title,
that.
and that was like June 7th. As a matter of fact, it might have been your birthday, I believe. That one came out, and then the one with 21 Savage came out in November.
Yeah, I was gonna say it came out late.
Yeah. Anyway, on Thursday, June 8th, BET announced the nominees for the 23rd annual BET Awards, with Drake and Glorilla leading the pack. The search and rescue rapper clocks in at 7 nominations, including. Actually, let's just go through the noms. Last year, Glorilla took home Best Breakthrough Hip Hop Artist of the Year award at the BET Awards. So here are the nominations. Album of the Year, Anyway, Life's Great, Glorilla. Breezy by Chris Brown. God Did by DJ Khaled. I totally disagree. But whatever. Y'all gotta stop letting Khaled get this bullshit off.
I didn't know he had a new album came out.
The one where Hove did that 4-minute verse.
I did not hear it.
Hove, Wayne. Oh, Hove spaz.
Oh, actually, I did hear it. Yes, I did. Yes, it was so long ago that I forgot about it.
Okay. Her Loss, Drake and 21 Savage. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Kendrick Lamar. And I have to admit, that's my least favorite Kendrick album. I'm not even kidding. Renaissance, Beyonce. SOS by SZA. So that's Album of the Year. Who do you have taking this category?
I feel
SZA like it's going to be
Drake.
either. I feel like it's either going to be Drake and 21 Savage or Beyonce.
Oh, I forgot your schedule. So I have 3 then. So either Beyonce, Drake, and 21 Savage, or SZA.
Okay, the SZA album is really fucking good.
Yes, she has ODB in there. Shout out to ODB. Rest in peace, my love.
Rest in peace, Dirty.
But yeah, she
Best Female R&B.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Wait, no. I was just gonna say she may lose against Beyonce, but she's definitely gonna be up there. So.
Yeah. Okay. Best Female R&B / Pop Artist: Ari Lennox, Beyonce, Coco Jones, Her, Lizzo, SZA, and Tim's. This is a crowded category.
I was gonna say that's a lot of. Hey, you want to know something about this category? They need to stop with Beyonce. Stop it.
She had an album out.
Well,
I don't know if there's new Her music out. I haven't heard anything
I don't think
from
so.
Her.
And
I haven't heard anything from Ari Lennox since the
Shea
Cocoa Butter album.
Baby.
Shea Butter.
She said that she was going. She said, "Did you see that video where she was like, she was talking about Gail and Oprah?"
Yes. Did she call them kale and okra? Yeah. Yo,
that was funny.
I love Ari Lennox. That was fucking hilarious.
And the thing is that I agree with her. I don't. Hey, so I can't, obviously I'm not nobody of stature that could do something.
Oprah, I know she is a black legend. Oprah helped produce that documentary because it's even hard to find it. My homeboy has it on his Plex server, the Leaving Neverland or forgetting the Michael Jackson shit. So everybody's like, how the fuck you gonna sit here and do this documentary about Michael slamming him and he's dead and you're actively fucking hanging out with Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That bitch, it got some shit. I want her taken down. They keep talking about Harvey Weinstein. That bitch needs to go down too. Anybody who was fucking around with him. Them girls, that shit that went down at her school.
I don't know. We gonna leave that because we got a bunch. But this is a crowded category. Again, Shea Butter Baby is the last thing I heard about Ari, so I don't know. SZA, obviously album great. Tim's was on fire last year. Um, Lizzo, I don't. Is the new music hitting like that last shit?
So
Okay,
Lizzo gonna definitely lose. We could even just take her out. The only reason why I say they need to stop with Beyonce is because here's the thing: there's so many other artists. She doesn't need to be nominated for everything. We get it. We know she's a legend. We know she's good. Cool, but let somebody else have a shot. You know.
But the music is there. The music is there.
I mean, you're right. You're right.
So we can't be mad at that.
But you're right. It's also a very crowded category. There's what, 6 girls?
Yeah.
They need
Coco
to narrow
Jones
it down to 4. Which, if y'all don't know who Coco Jones is, she plays Hillary on the reboot of
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and she's also got some amazing music out there, so she deserves. I
didn't know she was
SZA's
a singer.
Got a great album.
My mama likes a song by her, and I don't think I've heard it. I didn't know she was a singer.
I See You is a very dope record. SZA deserves to be there. SZA deserves to be there. Tim's deserves to be there. Beyonce deserves to be there. Coco deserves to be there. I haven't heard any new music by her or Lizzo or Ari, so you could cut half of this category, honestly. Who do I think will win? I think is either B, SZA, or Tim's. I don't think the other 3 have a chance. What about you?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Best male R&B / pop artist. Blast, Brent Faiyaz, Burna Boy, Chris Brown, Drake, The Weeknd, and Usher.
That's a crowded category too.
This is.
So I'm gonna go with
Drake didn't really do any singing. Drake didn't do any singing on that last album, unless they're giving him credit for the house music album, I guess. Blast is very dope. Brent Faiyaz is very dope. I couldn't tell you a Burna Boy song if I tried.
Black has a new album out?
He's got something. I just heard some shit recently. He's got some shit.
So here's my predictions. Brent Faiyaz, The Weeknd, or Black, I guess. If I didn't know he had a new album out, but I guess I got to give it a listen.
Whoa. Hold on. Let's not sleep on that Usher record, Glue. That record is fucking phenomenal.
Wait, is Usher in the category?
He's in the category.
Oh, I didn't hear the Usher record.
And Chris Brown put out Breezy last year about this time last year.
Yeah, you know what? So this was going to be hard to pick. Because
this is a tough category.
Everybody got some good shit. So the only one that I think won't, I don't think Drake
I have nothing for Burna Boy.
Oh, I don't know nothing about Burna Boy either. But Burna Boy did. So congratulations on this. Burna Boy did he broke records. He's the first African artist to sell out a major arena. And supposedly there was like 2 major concerts in that city the same night, and he still had a packed house of like 70,000. So, but I
Congrats
do not
to son.
know.
I don't know any of his music.
I don't know anything by him, but here's the thing:
you can't bypass Drake because he had that house music album last.
No, you're right. And, but the thing
contrary to belief, because when it first came out, we all hated it. I still am not a fan of it, but a lot of other people, it really grew.
I only heard one song from it.
My favorite song from the album is Jimmy Cook's.
Yeah, which that's with 21. That's the only one that I know.
Yeah, I didn't like when the beat changed up and 21 came on, but they actually used that song to promote the new album because they did the video, and then right when Savage Verse was supposed to stop, they just the song stops, and then they flash like new album coming, whatever. That's how we knew that the album was coming. I don't know. This is a tough category as well.
The only reason why I'm going to say Drake is not going to be in my running, if I had to pick, is because there's so many others that are like, who did something better and more. Like the 21 Savage album, it was okay, but...
That was essentially a Drake album.
Yeah, and it was okay.
If I pull it up right now, let me see. Her Loss.
At 21, he didn't have big parts in the songs. It was like... Maybe like 2 sentences.
Drake carried that album.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, that's why I think Drake's not in the running. But that's a big one too. But
I wouldn't be surprised if he won. I'm not even kidding.
I wouldn't be surprised, but if I was picky, that's what I'm saying. And not because I'm not a Drake fan. It's just the fact that there's so many other bigger ones. You know, like Brent Faiyaz. I love him. I fucking love him, and I wish he would release more music. Like he's like Derek just said, the Usher song. I haven't heard it, but I'm sure it's great because it's Usher.
Glue is phenomenal. I'm gonna send the link to you right now. It's phenomenal.
But y'all remember Derek was about to beat me up about Trey Songz and Usher. Who else?
What did I say about Trey Songz and Usher?
And The Weeknd. Y'all know The Weeknd used to be my man's. The Weeknd used to be my man's. So
I haven't really seen it for Abel since he really started making like super pop.
Yeah, I haven't either. Once Starboy came out,
I want Abel that talked about. Yeah, I want Abel that talks about like I don't. I hate
well,
to say
he's
this. I want the
to
Abel
go
that
back
talks
to
about
being
taking
drunk
drugs.
and drugs. Yes,
yeah, no lie.
Yeah, we all do, except for my mama and my. So, but apparently he's no longer able, and he has his show out. I kind of watched it while I was cooking dinner, so I didn't really pay attention. But I'm gonna give it another shot today. I'm gonna watch it again, see what it's about, and then on next week's episode, you know, me and Derek could probably touch on it. Derek, can you watch that for me? Oh, Derek has a pretty busy weekend now, so.
Yeah, very much so. Best group: City Girls, Drake and 21 Savage, Division.
I don't know who
Flow,
that is.
who I have no idea who that is. Maverick City, Music, and Kirk Franklin. I'm not even gonna.
That's who I'm picking. That's who I'm voting for.
Quavo and God Rest the Dead, Takeoff, and then Wandmore. I'm not sure who Wandmore is, but
well, we don't know who half the people are in this category, so.
I think truly, there's only 3 that have a chance of winning.
The 3 we know.
City Girls, Drake and no, Division's dope. Division is
I've never
dope.
heard of
this
him.
producer and a vocalist. They actually signed to Drake's label.
Oh wait, is that the white boy?
Division is. No, that's Magic Jordan, and we ain't heard nothing from Magic Jordan since what was the Drake record? Some we're going home. Don't worry, we're going home. Hold on, we're going home.
No. They have one group that my mama I be hearing they song in Ross, and my mama's like, that's Drake's group. But they sound like white boys.
I know Division is. I'm sending you a Division record right now as well. I just sent you the Usher record too. So yeah, basically for me, this category comes down to City Girls, Drake and Savage, and Quavo and Takeoff, God Rest the Dead. And I think with the fact that Takeoff is no longer here with us, I kind of feel like that's gonna, you know what I'm saying?
They might get it because of that. So
yeah, and even if they, well, that album wasn't good, but Hotel Lobby is my shit. I think
if I'm not mistaken, I think I was the one that sent it to you. If I'm not mistaken.
No, you didn't send me Hotel Lobby. I saw their Colors performance, and I was like, oh, this, because I was like, what? I'm like, why the fuck is Offset not with them? I'm like, what is going on? And then it was like, then I heard that record. I was like, oh, okay. Well.
Oh, it was okay. Never mind. It was somebody else who I sent it to. Moving right along. Hey.
Best collaboration, Big Energy remix, Lotto and Mariah Carey featuring DJ Khaled. I'm not a Lotto fan. I hate to say it.
That
Boys
song
Alive
was really
Part 2,
annoying.
I don't know. Boys Alive Part 2, Pink Pantheress and Ice Spice. Y'all already know how I feel about that. We're not gonna go there. Call Me Every Day, Chris Brown featuring WizKid. Can't Stop Won't Stop, King Combs featuring Kodak Black. King Combs would be Christian Combs, Diddy's other son. Creepin', Metro Boomin, The Weeknd and 21 Savage. FNF, Let's Go, Hit Kid and Glorilla. Tomorrow 2, Glorilla and Cardi B. Glorilla, shout out to her. That's how she racked up those noms. And then Wait For You, Future featuring Drake and Tim's. So, I think there's a few records that could win here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even though neither of us really like it, Big Energy, it's possible.
No, that's not none of us. It's us two who don't like it.
That's what I'm saying.
One thing what you have to realize nowadays, what gets these nominations also is TikTok and kids, because Lily,
and the social media chatter behind
Lily
the
loves
record.
that song.
Pink Pantheress and Ice Spice. I never heard it, but everybody was talking about that record when it came.
Is that the one The boy's a liar. Is that it?
I guess that would be it because it's called Boys Alive Part 2.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
F and F, let's go.
Let's
Glorilla, she's here for a
go.
reason. Right. Everybody was on that shit.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, that was the song of the summer.
And then Wait for You, Future, Drake and Tim's. That was a huge record too. That was a huge
Tim's
record.
was in
I don't
that
really
song?
agree with the. Well, okay, so the Tim's record is called Higher. The Future record features a sample from the Tim's record Higher. And Future said he loved it so much, and he told the
And
engineer
then
to
didn't
leave it
Higher
in there.
go
And
big too? No.
because of that record,
Yeah.
Higher got a boost because everybody was like, "Well, where did this come from?" He told the engineer to leave her vocals on there, change it up a little bit. He contacted her, she cleared her vocals, and then they won a Grammy for that record actually because he sent Tim's flowers for it. Shout out to Future. So this one again, Future, Drake and Tim's, Glorilla and Hit Kid, that Ice Spice and Pink Panthers record, and the Big Energy record. The other ones, I don't think they have a chance. I think it's going to be one of those. Best female hip hop artist: Cardi B, Coi Leray, Glorilla, of course, Ice Spice, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, and Nicki Minaj. This one I would say is a toss-up, but I think it comes down. Actually, Coi Leray made a lot of noise.
Coi Leray, her songs are
So
terrible, but her hooks are great. And when we first got on the phone to record, I don't know if you heard me singing one of her songs. I said, "This girls are players too." So yeah.
I don't know. This one's a toss-up. This is a crowded category. I could see Coi Leray, Glorilla, Ice Spice, or Lotto winning.
Yeah.
But Nicki actually had that Red Ruby the Sleaze record too.
Yeah.
So who knows, man?
I don't know.
This is a crowded category.
Are you gonna watch
This is a
it?
crowded category. It's usually on a Sunday night. It's June 25th is the date, if I'm not mistaken. June 25th at 7 p.m. So maybe, yeah, probably I'll watch it. Part of the culture. I remember my favorite BET Awards. I remember the first one where Jay premiered H to the Izzo because Dipset was at home watching, and they had the beat. They were pissed at Kanye for this. They had the beat, and Kanye gave it to Jay, and Jay recorded H to the Izzo, and he didn't wait. He was doing like a medley of songs at the BET Awards, and he was like, new record, and that's when H to the Izzo dropped, and Dipset like you know how nigga be drinking water and some shit happened, they spit that water out. It was like one of those moments for Dipset at home. They were like, yo, that's our fucking record. And then so I think it was Oh Boy. Hove had something to Oh Boy, and Just Blaze had played the beat for them, and them niggas, they recorded it, took the tape and went right to Hot 97 and played it on the radio. It wasn't mixed or anything because they was like, yo, the nigga Jay did us, so fuck it, we doing the same thing. So that was a huge BET Awards moment for me. I remember when Philly lost to the Lakers next year in the finals, and Eve came on to present some award, and she had an Allen Iverson jersey, and she was like, the answer. And then Steve Harvey came up like right after that. He was like, I saw Eve with your little jersey. Let me tell you something. There was no answer for Shaq last week, so that was funny. The New Edition performance at the BET 25th, that was crazy. Then when they had New Edition perform with the kids who played them in the New Edition story on BET, that was crazy. 2012, when Maybach Music Volume 2 came out, and it was MMG was basically running the BET Awards that year. So those are some of my favorite BET Award moments. Yeah, I'm more than likely going to watch it. It's for the culture. Even though there's a bunch of artists on here that I do not really associate with, it is part of the culture. And I really, I was thinking about this last night. I went for a run, or actually early this morning. That's how I started off my birthday. I was like, yo, BET, I want BET to go back to Video Soul, Rap City the Basement, BET Uncut, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's never going to be the same. Everything, MTV,
it's not going to
and all
happen
of that
because
got
MTV
away
is the
from
same
that.
thing.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
It's a shame. It's not going to happen. But, yeah, I'll probably watch. Best Male Hip Hop Artist. Did you ever vote for best female artist, by the way?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's too much for me. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too
So you
many.
have nobody
Yeah,
for this one.
it's blowing
Like I
my
said,
mind. Yeah.
it's a crowded category. Okay. Best male hip hop artist: 21 Savage, Drake, Future, J. Cole, Jack Harlow,
Oh, you know who I'm
Kendrick
going
Lamar,
with.
and Lil Baby. This category is super crowded as well, and I'm trying to
Lil
think what has
Baby
Cole
would be
done
up there,
lately.
but what you're right. What has Cole done?
I don't know. Jack Harlow has put out 2 albums in a about a
And that
year
movie,
span.
so yeah.
I'm not watching that, but
It
whatever.
it was decent. I
Um,
keep telling you, it was decent.
I I look, I'm against reboots. One movie I do think they need to do a reboot, and God rest the dead, Whitney was the voice. I've been watching Bodyguard a lot lately because I keep falling asleep, and I've already seen it, but I'm just like, you know what? And I don't blame Whitney. I don't blame Whitney because she was good in The Preacher's Wife and Waiting to Exhale. I blame Mick Jackson who directed the film, and Lawrence
This is
Kasdan
your
is a
fault.
phenomenal writer because Lawrence Kasdan has written like Star Wars films and other stuff, so he's a phenomenal writer. I blame Mick Jackson for the way that that movie translated on the screen. Because if Whitney had been bad in every movie, I'd be like, well, Whitney's just a bad actress. She can't do everything. She can sing her ass off, right? But again, The Preacher's Wife, Waiting to Exhale, I was like, no, Whitney's not bad in other movies. And I was like, Lawrence Kasdan is a genius. He's a great writer, very respected in Hollywood. So I have to look to the director. I'm like, if it's translating bad on screen, that is the director's fault. So that is Mick Jackson. So it would be interesting to see if they would remake The Bodyguard, but getting any number one a black woman to agree to that role would be tough because you're trying to step into the shoes of Whitney
Yeah,
Houston, and
yeah.
that's a hard fucking that's a hard, really hard shoe to fill. So I wouldn't mind if they remade The Bodyguard. I'm not mad at Disney remaking their big animated classics because Disney would have been dead if it hadn't been for The Lion King and Aladdin and all that stuff, The Little Mermaid. Like Disney Studios would have been done if they did not have the resurgence of those animated films in the 90s. So I'm not mad at them. Other than that, there's a lot of I'm just like, there's nothing wrong with White Men Can't Jump. So why did they need to remake it? We were talking about Woody Harrelson
Well,
earlier.
we
Shout
know
out to Woody
why.
Harrelson.
We
Just
know why because Hollywood's not original. They don't know what to do no more, but they got to keep making money. So
You're 100% right because I've said that multiple times to
yeah.
people. There's
So
no originality in Hollywood. Um, yeah, I don't know. This one's tough. Um, 21 Savage is a fucking no for me, automatically. Drake could win this. Future could win this. I don't know what Cole has done lately, so I don't get it. Uh, Again, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is my least favorite Kendrick album, and I'm not a Lil Baby fan. But Mr. Morale, the Big Steppers tour is the highest grossing tour uh, of last year, maybe all time. I saw a crazy stat. I was like, that's insane. I would have never fucking guessed. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's all too crowded for me. It's they throwing like the
It's
thing is that what I feel as though they should have did was they should have narrowed down some of this shit. Honestly, they should have narrowed down some of this shit before, you know.
You think so?
Yeah, they should have narrowed down some of this shit. They should have brought it down to 4. Like
Okay.
that's
Well,
that's that's because you realize there's 6 or 7 people. That's a lot to pick from. They should have narrowed it down to 4. And because the thing is that it's like, and then now you have us sitting here trying to figure out, well, what the fuck did Cole do that did, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure other people
I
were
really
thinking the
can't
same
think
thing.
of a Cole record in the last year. I'm not kidding. I really can't. I'm sure he's got features. I know he's did some features, but I can't think of a huge record that he was on or a part of that I'm just like, Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
that's what
know.
I'm saying. It's and I know we not the only ones thinking that, but hey, we'll find out next Sunday, huh? Or not next
I
Sunday, the Sunday after
suppose
that.
the 25th. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah,
next
yeah.
Sunday is Father's Day.
So,
So shout out to all you fathers out there.
well, thank you. Also, check your text message. I just sent you
Yes,
something.
I saw it.
Um. Okay.
So let's
Okay.
yeah.
Video of the year. We Warm Embrace by Chris Brown. I don't remember seeing that video, but I do
I
love the
don't, but I
record.
remember the song. Let me wrap you in my
Yeah,
warm
yeah, yeah.
embrace. Yeah.
2 Million Up, Peasy, Jeezy, and Real Boston Richie featuring Rob 49. I've never even
I
fucking
don't know
heard of
what
this.
the fuck you talking about. I don't know what you just said, but it
So
sounded
that's
like
a no. That's a
nonsense.
no. About Damn Time, Lizzo. Haven't heard it. Bad Habit by Steve Lacy. Have not heard it nor seen the video, but I'm hearing great things about Steve Lacy, so I'm gonna have to tap in. First Class, Harlow. I'm hoping that means Jack
First
Harlow. I don't know.
Class. Yeah, the one that it was a sample from Fergie.
The Fergie
Yeah.
record? Oh, okay. I don't know. Kill Bill by SZA. Phenomenal record, phenomenal video. That's my vote. And then tomorrow too, Glow and Cardi B. SZA's getting my vote for this category. Just being completely fucking honest.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I can see it.
Yeah, like this is nobody else. This is SZA all day for me. What do you got?
I'm gonna go with you.
SZA as well.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? What else do we have? Video Director of the Year. ASAP Rocky for AUG or AUG. I don't know what the hell this is.
Oh, that's that one. She cleaned my. Excuse me. I'm sorry. The one. I love my bitch. She cleaned my. She cleaned my crib. She cooked my meals. Yeah, that one.
I've never heard of it.
It actually came out when I think it came out around the time that we found out Rihanna was pregnant with the first baby.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, with the first baby.
Where they were on the fire escape? That's what that is?
No, I didn't see the video. I just know the song. I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
But the song was go. I love my bitch. She cleaned my crib. She cooked my meals. We share my clothes. It's like it's literally like spoken word, as I like to say.
I think she had a do-rag on, or he had a do-rag on.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were on a fire escape. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep. That's it. I don't know what that other one was you said. I don't know what you said. I don't know.
No, that's what it's called. AWGE.
No.
That I don't know. Anyway, Benny Boom. I have
don't
no
know
idea
who that is, but moving on right along.
No, I know who Benny Boom is. I don't know what video he's directed. Benny Boom he directed a bunch of videos like in the 90s. He did some Pac videos and stuff like that. So I don't know, but I don't know. Fuck it. Burner Boy. Haven't even heard of Burner Boy's song.
Yeah,
I know he was directing videos.
We don't know who he is.
Cole Bennett. I have no idea. Dave Free and Kendrick Lamar. Dave has been there basically throughout the whole process when Kendrick was with TDE. And Kendrick has some really dope videos. So, I mean, we know how he gets down. Director X. Used to be Little X. He did some Drake videos. He's done some other big videos in hip-hop. I don't know what he's done this year. Tiana Spike T. Taylor, the legend herself. Have you seen 1001?
No. I want to, though. Have you?
Watch it, yes.
It's on,
God, it's
and
so
it looked
good,
great from the get-go. It's on
Peacock.
Yeah, and I have Peacock, obviously, because I watch,
It's kind of sad. I'm gonna tell you when you find out.
It
what
looked
goes
like
down. It's
it.
really,
It looked
really
like
sad.
it.
Yeah, but it's phenomenal. Tiana put her foot in that motherfucking role. Shout out to T. Best new artist, Ombre. Don't know.
Who?
Coco Jones. I have no idea. Coco Jones, Doechii or Doechii. I don't know. Flo, Glorilla, Ice Spice, and Lola Brooke. So here's what I'm gonna say about this. Glow won Best Breakthrough last year. I don't think you should be able to pull this because it feels like the same fucking award, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think she should be in this.
You're
But
right.
but I think it comes down to, for me, Coco, Glow, and Ice Spice.
Yeah.
But I don't think she should be in this category. Let me be very clear about that. Dr. Bobby Jones Best Gospel Inspirational Award. Bless Me, Maverick City Music and Kirk Franklin. Finished Live, Tamal Aman. She's in all like the Tyler Perry shits. I've got Joy, CeCe Winans, absolute legend. Kingdom, Maverick City Music and Kirk Franklin featuring Naomi Rain and Chandler Moore. Kirk Franklin just all up in here, boy.
What's he been doing lately?
By Ty Tribbett.
He has some new music.
When he was addicted to porn, wasn't he?
All his shit sound the same to me. So.
One Moment from Glory, Yolanda Adams.
Oh my God!
The Better
what?
Benediction
I didn't know
Part
she was
2.
still making music.
The Better Benediction Part 2, PJ Morton featuring Lisa Knowles Smith and Leandria. Johnson, Kiki Wide, Sierra Shared, and Tasha Cobbs Leonard. There's a lot of people on that record. I don't know because I don't really listen to a lot of gospel music, so
at all.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like Mr. Church or anything like that. I'm gonna leave that to the folks that really do that. So anyway, Viewers' Choice Award, About Damn Time, Lizzo. Break My Soul by Beyonce. First Class by Jack Harlow. Jimmy Cooks, Drake, 21 Savage.
I only like
thoughts,
2
I'll say in a
songs
minute.
from that category.
Kill Bill
Okay, 3.
by SZA. Last by Burna Boy.
We're gonna have to go listen to Burna Boy, I guess, huh?
I guess so. Super Freaky Girl, Nicki Minaj.
I
then
didn't
Wait
like
for
that
You
one.
featuring Drake and Thames. I didn't like the Super Freaky Nicki
They
record
should
either.
have did what they should have did was the one Red Ruby the Sleeves. That one was good.
Well, the Super Freaky Girl came out like last summer, and it didn't. I guess it did hit, but it didn't. I don't know. So I haven't seen the Lizzo joint. I vaguely remember the Break My Soul video. Heard the record. First Class, I couldn't tell you. The Jimmy Cooks video should not be here because it's like a half a fucking video.
I didn't know they had a video. I see. That's the weird thing. I don't see. Well, because the thing is that I don't watch TV. They don't play videos on. You know what I'm saying? So I never see the actual videos.
Drake raps his verse, and then where the beat is supposed to change, and you go into 21 Savage, then it stops, and then they have the title of their album and the date. Like, that's how they did it. It was like a half a fucking video. So I'm like, no. Burna Boy, don't know. Wait for You. Oh, we already said how we feel about Super Freaky Girl. The Wait for You record, I love the record. I don't like Game of Thrones, and I think that was a stupid fucking video concept. Drake really needs to stop with a lot of this shit because from my understanding, it was him that pitched that idea to Future. This nigga walking around with a big-ass Claymore sword. Sit down somewhere. Like, bro, what are you doing? So, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, I'm going to leave that. Best International Act. Aya Nakamura from France. Ira Star from Nigeria. Burna Boy from Nigeria, Central C from the UK. El Mai from the UK. El Mai is back out again. Ko from South Africa. This is L7NNON. I don't know what that's supposed to say, but that person's from Brazil. Stormzy from the UK, who I've heard of, but don't know any Stormzy music. Takola from France. Uncle Waffles from Switzerland. I got nothing. You know any of these people?
No.
We've heard of Burna Boy, but okay.
No.
Viewers' Choice
honestly,
Best New International.
I'm thinking we might just want to cut it because now they just talk about random niggas that we don't know who they are.
Well, now, okay, so they have a Viewer's Choice Best New International Act. I'm like, BET don't play videos.
Yeah, that's
how do y'all expect us to know these fucking
we might
people?
as well just because now it's getting into shit that we don't know.
BET Her. About Damn Time, Lizzo. Boys a Liar Part 2, Pink Panthers and Ice Spice. Break My Soul, Beyonce. Her, Megan Thee Stallion. Lift Me Up, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Music from and inspired by Rihanna and Ludwig Göransson. Players, Coi Leray. And Special by Lizzo. So Lizzo's there twice. You Got Me. Break My Soul is the only record, and that Rihanna record from Black Panther. Those are the only records I really, really know. Yeah, I mean, I have nothing here. You got something for this one?
No, I don't, and I never really. The "Lift Me Up" song was too depressing, and I haven't seen Black Panther, so no.
Wakanda Forever is actually really good.
I don't know. I'm sure it is. I just haven't got around to watching it yet. Like,
It's on Disney Plus. It's on Disney.
yeah,
Plus,
and
so.
the thing is, I have Disney Plus. It's just the fact that like, I mean, I don't get home till like 6 o'clock and shit like that.
Move
So
and here's the thing. I will tell people, if it comes out in the summer, unless it's a blockbuster, I'm probably not going to see it. In the spring, same. Super Mario Brothers was an absolute must. Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse, absolute must. I want to see The Flash. I'm not a Transformer Beast Wars fan. I like regular Transformers. I did not like Beast Wars, so I'm probably not going to see it. The time to really, that's why they call it cuffing season. Netflix and chill, all that shit. When the weather gets cold,
yeah, when you're not
your ass
going
under a
out, that's what I'm
blanket.
saying. I got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
I mean, we got summer school, we got cheer, we got work, we got I'm outside, and that's
Whoa. Why the fuck is Lily in summer school?
Oh, just because I didn't want her sitting around the house all day, just eating. And
Is she getting paid?
is she getting paid?
So a couple years back, like 10 years ago or something like that, they used to give kids like $100 Walmart gift card for going to summer
No,
school.
but she
They're not
does.
doing
She
that
doesn't
anymore?
get that, but she does get like free tickets to like Six Flags and stuff like that. So guess the same thing, right?
Fuck Six Flags. Pay them kids. Pay them fucking kids.
No,
If they don't
because
have
it
to
was
be there and
so
they
here's
choose
the
to
thing.
be.
This was an optional thing. Reason being, like I said, Lily, I work during the day, obviously. Lily will be sitting around the house eating all the food in the house and drinking everything we have in the house. She needed to get
Drinking
out.
all the
so.
juicy juice.
Huh?
Nothing. Shout out to Liv.
And then not only that,
Um,
but she gets to see her little friends. Or she'll sit on the, this is what she'll do. She'll sit down on her fucking iPad or her phone all day and eat. And she'll be 300 pounds.
Stop. We're not doing this. We're not doing
I
this.
mean, that's
Next
what
category.
all kids do.
No.
So, I put her in summer school.
The kids now, because they have iPads. We didn't fucking have iPads. I went outside and played baseball all fucking summer.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Or basketball. Best movie: Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Creed 3, Emancipation, Nope, The Woman King, Till, and Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody. So, I've seen Black Panther, Creed 3, I saw the beginning of Nope, and I saw the Whitney Houston film. Of those films, oh boy. Oh, God. The Whitney Houston film was good. I don't think the woman who they got to play Whitney.
Oh, you said she
looks
looked like
her
Molly from Insecure.
from Insecure. But I told you, Ashton Sanders did look like Bobby Brown, and I thought he did a good job. They used all of Whitney's vocals for the music parts. Mm-hmm. I wasn't prepared to see her light up and smoke a rock. So
That was fucking funny.
Creed 3 was really good. I thought Jonathan Majors did a great job. Cause
I heard
came
that,
off,
and I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of the Creeds actually, but I did hear he did.
It's on digital now.
It's on. It's
He
on what?
came off as like digital streaming services. I don't know which one it's on. Well, digital purchase. I don't know if it's on a streaming service, but he came off as somebody that was vulnerable because he went to prison as a kid, but he also came off as somebody that was like a hardened fucking man. So I thought he played both sides.
How
of it very
ironic!
Well. Like he. I see what you did there. I can't vote in this one because I thought Black Panther was good as well. So, yeah, it's a talk for me. It's between Black Panther, Creed, Nope. I only saw the beginning of that, but Keke Palmer was really good, and the Whitney Houston.
Nope was
biopic,
really
so,
weird. I remember I watched it like a couple of weeks ago. Nope was really fucking weird. It was.
It was on Peacock, but I fell asleep. I didn't finish it. So.
Holy
shit! There's still a ton.
It just.
Yeah, there's still a ton of noms. Let's breeze through these really quickly. Best actor, Amin Joseph, obviously. Jerome.
Hell yeah!
Hold on. We got more. Brian Tyree Henry, Paperboy from Atlanta. Damson Idris, of course. Franklin Saint. Daniel Kaluuya, who was in Nope and is also Spider-Punk and Across the Spider-Verse. This one cracked me up when I saw this. Demetrius Lil Meech Flenory Jr. Why are we gonna sit here and act like Meech is a good actor? Because he's not.
So
He
he's
just
not.
is
He's not. He's not. Remember he was in that. He had that
He's
little
not.
clip in Euphoria. Oh,
He was in like the first episode.
yeah, that's what I said. He
was
had
only
a
like
little
5
clip.
minutes.
He had a little clip.
They made it seem like he was really
I thought
gonna be in that
yeah,
show.
and I thought it was. I don't know why I thought it was weird. I know Meech is very young, but I felt like I was like Meech is. He seems like he's too old to be acting with them for some reason. Like,
Yeah, he's not. He's not in the category of any of these gentlemen. Donald Glover, of course, and who also has an appearance in Across the Spider-Verse as well. And then
yeah.
Michael B. Jordan for Creed, which he also directed, and he had to act like he wasn't hurt when Lori Harvey dipped on him. So, I mean, this was a toss-up because everybody but Meech is really good in this category. I can't vote.
Yeah,
and I will
the only one I
against-
will say I know he's not gonna win nothing is Meech. Everybody else, like
else is very
else
capable
is...
of winning. I will never vote against any of my brothers, and all of these men are phenomenal. Meech is the outlier. He does not belong here. Like, they could have, if you were gonna fucking nominate Meech, you could have nominated Michael Rainey for being Tariq in Ghost, because he's much better than Meech was in BMF.
Yeah.
So this is really strange, but I don't know. Who the fuck am I? Best Actress, Angela Bassett, Coco Jones, Janelle James, I have no idea who that is, Janelle Monáe, Keke Palmer, Viola Davis, and Zendaya. I'm going to Google Janelle James. Everything else is a toss-up because they're all very talented women as well.
Who's that girl? Who is it?
I don't know. We're about to find out. I'm about to Google her. Janelle James, who are you? She's a comedian. Oh, she's gorgeous. Okay, she's on that show. She's on Abbott Elementary with Quinta.
Oh, is that the principal?
I don't know. I've never watched, and I keep meaning to fucking watch Abbott because I've only heard great
Yeah,
things
it's
about
funny. I think that's the principal. Yeah, that has to be the principal.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to send you... Let's see.
Yep, that's the principal.
Okay, so you looked her up?
Yeah, that's the principal.
Okay, so then it seems that everybody in that category is obviously capable of winning.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Young Stars Award. Akira Akbar, Aliyah High, Demi Singleton, Genesis Denise, Marseille Martin, Thaddeus J. Mixon, and Young Dylan. By name, Marseille is the only one I know. She was on Blackish. She was Diane, one of the twins. I don't know.
Diane.
Sportsman of the Year. Sportswoman of the Year. Alexis Morris, Allison Phoenix, Angel Reese, Candace Parker, Naomi Osaka, Serena Williams, Sha'Carri Richardson. Yo, I'm going to be 100% real about this. I know we
only
all
know the
supported
Richardson
Sha'Carri.
girl.
Sha'Carri, we all supported her when they told her she couldn't run because they found traces of marijuana in her system, right? But nothing has really happened since.
She won something not too long ago.
Recently? Okay.
Yeah, she did.
Naomi Osaka.
Oh, isn't she pregnant?
Yes.
So I guess I do know more
Corday,
than one person from that category. Okay, then.
Candace Parker, living legend. Angel Reese obviously turned it up on niggas. Shout out to Angel Reese. Serena Williams is a living legend as well. This is a toss-up. And then finally, Sportsman of the Year, Aaron Judge, Gervonta Davis, Jalen Hurts, LeBron James, Patrick Mahomes, Stephen Curry, and Bubba Wallace. Now, I don't really follow NASCAR or NASCAR truck. I don't remember if he's whichever one. I know he said he found a noose in his garage.
Yes, I remember that.
I don't know how much Bubba Wallace has won, to be honest with you. So
They probably just put him in there, honestly, because he's black and, yeah.
Right, I get it. Aaron Judge passed Roger Maris and Babe Ruth for most home runs in the American League last season. Some people would still call him the single-season home run champ because Barry Bonds' numbers are unfortunately inflated by steroids and Mark McGuire's and Sammy Sosa's as well. So some people recognize Aaron Judge as the leader. I could see him winning. He's not going to be there to accept the award, though. Obviously, Gervonta Davis.
Yeah.
We both saw the Tank fight. We thought it was phenomenal. Jalen Hurts went to Alabama. Also went to Oklahoma. I'm a Sooner. You know how it goes. I hate the Philadelphia Eagles, but I was really pulling for them in the Super Bowl because Jalen's my dude, so he could win. Also has a team of black women as his agents and representing him, so shout out to him. LeBron is LeBron. LeBron is LeBron all fucking day long. What has he not done?
Yeah.
Right? All-time leading scorer in NBA history, youngest to reach 30,000 points, 4 championships. He's going to go down as one of the top 3 players of all time, in my opinion. Patrick Mahomes, I'm kind of getting burnt out on Patty Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm sick because I'm from St. Louis, and everybody here automatically somehow became Chiefs. Like, we were always Chiefs fans. No, you weren't. You motherfuckers were Rams fans. Cut it out. And Steph, he did change the game of basketball. Steph made the shooting the three-pointer a volume shot, and basketball has changed since then. Big men shoot threes now. They don't get on the post anymore. So Steph has made a quantum leap of the game, and he deserves to be here. As far as who should win this category, I don't know. I think it's a toss-up. Any of them can win except for Bubba Wallace, in my opinion. I'm just being honest. I don't see Bubba Wallace.
That's who gonna win.
I doubt it. The average BET viewer, which actually it's changed because they don't play videos anymore, but if they were still playing videos, the average BET viewer would not know who Bubba Wallace was.
Right.
That's just a fact. So, I don't know. I know you have to run, so we still have a ton of shit to cover,
which we
guys,
will. So we may have double episodes this week, depending on.
There's no May. We are definitely
okay. We will have double
episode
episodes, but you guys, I do gotta go. Derek gotta go. We both have full schedules today. We love you guys.
Very busy.
Peace, love, and much love to you. And remember, guys,
peace.
Don't talk to strangers.
Where the fuck did that come from?
I don't know. I've been wanting to say it.
Okay. All right.
Bye. Love you guys. Bye. Thanks for coming.